Could you be holding a fortune without even knowing it? From forgotten change jars to rare historical gems. Today on HD Old Coins 51, we're uncovering the hidden treasures hiding in plain sight. Let's dive into the world of rare coins. And trust me, you won't want to miss what we reveal next. Top 1. Today, we embark on a journey through time to explore a coin that jingled in the pockets of Americans during the 1960s, the 1960 Jefferson Nickel. Beyond its modest 5-cent face value lies a rich tapestry of history, design intricacies, and a collector's allure that has transformed this coin into a sought-after treasure. Picture this. It's 1960, a year marked by the vigor of post-war America, the dawn of the civil rights movement, and the electrifying campaign of a young John F. Kennedy. Amidst this backdrop, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia and Denver were busy producing the Jefferson Nickel, a coin that had already been in circulation for over 2 decades. The Jefferson Nickel made its debut in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by German-American sculptor Felix Schlag, the coin's obverse proudly features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, inspired by the neoclassical bust by Jean-Antoine Hedon. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia plantation home, rendered in a straightforward elevation view. Interestingly, Schlag's original design depicted Monticello from an angle, but the Mint requested a more traditional frontal depiction, leading to the design we recognize today. In 1960, the Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 57,107,602 of these nickels, while the Denver Mint produced a significantly higher number, totaling around 192,582,180 coins. Now, you might be wondering, with such high mintage numbers, what makes the 1960 Jefferson Nickel special to collectors? The answer lies in the nuances of coin grading and the quest for perfection. Coins are meticulously evaluated based on their condition, with the Mint State MS grading scale ranging from MS60 to a flawless MS70. For the 1960 Jefferson Nickel, specimens that have been exceptionally well preserved, exhibiting sharp details and lustrous surfaces, are the ones that catch the eyes of collectors and command premium prices. For instance, a 1960 D Jefferson Nickel graded MS67 by a reputable grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) can fetch impressive sums at auction. While exact figures can fluctuate based on market demand and the coin's eye appeal, such high-grade examples have been known to reach prices in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But what about the elusive full steps designation? On the reverse of the Jefferson Nickel, Monticello's steps serve as a benchmark for strike quality. Coins where these steps are fully struck and uninterrupted are designated as full steps (FS) by grading services. A 1960 Jefferson Nickel with a full steps designation in a high mint state grade significantly amplifies its value, as it indicates a superior strike and exceptional preservation. Imagine discovering such a gem in your collection, a coin that not only represents a piece of American history but also holds substantial value in the numismatic market. It's this blend of historical significance, artistic design, and the thrill of the hunt that continues to captivate collectors worldwide. So, the next time you come across a 1960 Jefferson Nickel, take a moment to appreciate its journey through time, the artistry it embodies, and the potential treasure it might be. Keep exploring, keep collecting, and who knows? You might just hold a valuable piece of history in the palm of your hand. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories and insights. Until next time, happy collecting. Top 2. In 1964, the United States was experiencing a period of transition and change. The country was in the midst of the civil rights movement, and President Lyndon B. Johnson had recently taken office after the tragic assassination of John F. Kennedy. Amid this backdrop, the U.S. Mint continued producing one of America's most iconic coins, the Jefferson Nickel. The 1964 Jefferson Nickel stands out, not only for its historical significance, but also for its unique place in the world of coin collecting. The Jefferson Nickel had been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, while the reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate. The design was chosen through a public competition, and Schlag's depiction of the third U.S. president was praised for its classical style. However, The original Monticello design was later modified to achieve a more polished look. By 1964, the U.S. Mint was struggling to meet the skyrocketing demand for coinage. The country faced a coin shortage, primarily due to the rising price of silver, which led to hoarding of dimes, quarters, and half dollars. To combat this, the government decided to increase nickel and penny production, with the 1964 Jefferson Nickel becoming a major player in the effort to keep coins in circulation. Interestingly, 1964 was the final year the Jefferson Nickel bore a mint mark on the reverse, indicating where it was minted, D for Denver and no mint mark for Philadelphia. The mint produced an astonishing number of these nickels, over 1 billion in Philadelphia and more than 1.7 billion in Denver. This high mintage number meant the coin was common, but not all 1964 nickels are created equal. Collectors seek out those with sharp details, full steps on the Monticello design, indicating a strong strike, and proof versions minted with exceptional care. One reason the 1964 Jefferson Nickel holds such appeal is its position as a turning point in U.S. coin history. It marked the end of an era before the mint removed mint marks to discourage hoarding. This, coupled with the large mintage numbers, makes the coin both accessible and historically meaningful to collectors. While many 1964 nickels are worth only face value, high-grade specimens, particularly those with full steps, command serious money at auctions. In recent years, pristine examples graded MS-67 or higher have fetched thousands of dollars. One remarkable example, a 1964 D nickel with full steps, sold for over $32,900 at a Heritage Auctions event, setting a new record for this otherwise common coin. The combination of rarity and top condition, historical importance, and collector demand drove the price to stunning heights. The story of the 1964 Jefferson Nickel is more than just metal and mintage numbers. It's a snapshot of American history, a symbol of a nation facing change, and a reminder that even the most ordinary pocket change can hold extraordinary value. Top 3. Today, we delve into the story of the 1983 Jefferson Nickel, a coin that has piqued the interest of collectors and enthusiasts alike. The Jefferson Nickel made its debut in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Its obverse proudly features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. This design was the brainchild of German-born American sculptor Felix Schlag, who won a design competition held by the U.S. Mint. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia plantation home, rendered in a neoclassical style that echoes Jefferson's architectural preferences. Fast forward to 1983, a year marked by significant events like the debut of the Internet's domain name system, DNS, and the release of the first mobile phones. In the numismatic world, the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins that would become everyday companions to millions. The 1983 Jefferson Nickel was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, approximately 561,615,000 coins were produced. Denver Mint, marked with a D, around 536,726,276 coins rolled out from this facility. San Francisco Mint, marked with an S, this mint focused on producing proof coins for collectors, with a mintage of about 3,279,126 coins. Despite these substantial numbers, finding a 1983 Jefferson Nickel in pristine condition is a numismatic challenge. The early 1980s were a period of economic flux, leading to increased circulation of coins and, consequently, more wear and tear. As a result, high-grade specimens, especially those with the coveted full steps designation, indicating a fully struck and detailed Monticello, are rare treasures. The allure of these high-grade nickels is evident in auction rooms. For instance, a 1983 P. Philadelphia Jefferson Nickel graded MS-65 by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) fetched an impressive $2,760 at a Bowers and Marina auction on July 30, 2003. This price underscores the premium placed on coins that have survived the rigors of circulation with minimal imperfections. But what makes these coins so valuable to collectors? Beyond their historical significance, it's the challenge of finding specimens that have retained their original luster and detail. The full steps designation is particularly sought after, as it signifies a sharp and complete strike, especially on the steps of Monticello, a feature often worn down in circulation. So, the next time you come across a 1983 Jefferson Nickel, take a moment to appreciate its journey. From the vision of Felix Schlag to the bustling mint of 1983, and now perhaps to your collection, this coin is more than just 5 cents. It's a storyteller, a relic, and for some, a valuable gem waiting to be discovered. Top 4. In the vast tapestry of American coinage, the 1984 Jefferson Nickel stands as a testament to both history and artistry. While it might appear as just another 5-cent piece to the untrained eye, delving deeper reveals a rich narrative intertwined with meticulous design and, for some specimens, remarkable value. The journey of the Jefferson Nickel began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The U.S. Mint sought a design that would honor President Thomas Jefferson, commissioning artist Felix Schlag for the task. Schlag's creation featured a left-facing portrait of Jefferson on the obverse, inspired by a bust by sculptor Jean-Antoine Houdon, and a depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, on the reverse. This design has endured, with subtle modifications, for decades. Fast forward to 1984, a year that saw the U.S. Mint producing a substantial number of nickels to meet the demands of a growing economy. The Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 1.2 billion nickels, while the Denver Mint contributed about 1.5 billion. Additionally, the San Francisco Mint produced proof versions for collectors, with a mintage of over 3 million coins. These proof coins are distinguished by their sharp details and mirror-like finishes, achieved through specialized minting processes. For most circulated 1984 nickels, their value remains at face or slightly above. However, the allure intensifies when considering coins in pristine condition, especially those exhibiting the full steps designation. This term refers to the clarity of the steps on Monticello. A coin with 5 or 6 fully defined steps is rare, as these details are often the first to wear away. Such coins, in mint state with full steps, can command significant premiums. For instance, a 1984 Jefferson Nickel graded MS-66 with full steps fetched $276 at auction. But the pinnacle of desirability lies with the 1984 S-proof nickels. These coins, struck at the San Francisco Mint, were crafted with exceptional care, resulting in sharp details and a mirror-like sheen. Collectors highly prize these proofs, and their value can vary based on condition and market demand. In essence, while the 1984 Jefferson Nickel is a common coin in circulation, certain specimens, especially those in impeccable condition or with unique features, can be treasures in the eyes of collectors. So, next time you come across a nickel from 1984, take a moment to appreciate its history and inspect its details. You might just hold a small piece of numismatic art worth more than its face value.